Hi everyone. So if you're planning on taking the Part 107 remote pilot test, you've probably stumbled across a question like this. While monitoring the Cooperstown CTAF, you hear an aircraft announce that they are midfield left, downwind to runway 13. Where would the aircraft be relative to the runway? I pulled this question directly from the practice test provided by the FAA, and while most of the questions on the practice test are pretty straightforward, this is one type of question that, to me at least, wasn't immediately apparent, and I think having some background knowledge on aircraft flight patterns is really going to help you out if you get a question like this on your test. So let's jump in and take a look at this question and explain how we can come to the correct answer. I've also created a few other practice questions, so stick around to make sure you're fully prepared in case a question like this pops up on your test. First, let's break down the basics. Runway orientation is wind dependent, with planes typically landing and taking off into the wind for better lift. During a descent, a plane will make a 45-degree entry and fly parallel to the runway on its left side. This is known as the downwind leg. Then, the plane will make a left turn perpendicular to the runway. This is known as the base leg. And then finally, the plane will turn left again and make a final approach for landing. Knowing this pattern is really going to help you out in answering any of these kinds of questions that are related to aircraft flight patterns. So now that we have a broader understanding of aircraft landing and departure patterns, let's identify what parts of the question are actually important. But really, the important words to focus on are midfield left, downwind, and runway 13. To solve this question, go ahead and start by drawing a circle. And you'll be provided some blank paper when you take the test, so don't worry about that. But this will be your aviation compass. Then go ahead and draw 4 dashes, one for north, east, south, and west. Then label those dashes as follows. North will be 36, east 9, south 18, and west 27. Each of these numbers corresponds to a runway direction. The question states that the aircraft is midfield left, downwind to runway 13. We know that runway 13 is somewhere between 9 and 18, so we'll draw a line across our circle here. If a plane is landing on runway 13, it means that it will land in the direction of 13. And I like to draw little arrows on the runway pointing to the runway number just because it helps me with orientation. Okay, so we've established the runway location, but we still need to figure out the position of the plane. The term midfield left implies the runway is to the aircraft's left from the pilot's perspective. So picture this in your drawing. As the pilot is looking out his or her window on the left, they will see the runway. Okay, so we have our plane accurately placed on the map, and we can see that the position of the aircraft relative to the runway is east. So the correct answer is A. Okay, so here are a few more sample questions, and by all means feel free to pause the video if you'd like to figure them out on your own. While monitoring the Charleston CTAF, you hear an aircraft announce that they are midfield left, downwind to runway 27. Where would the aircraft be relative to the runway? North, west, or south? So we'll answer this question the same way, by first drawing our aviation compass, followed by our runway. We know the aircraft is left downwind of the runway, which would position the plane south of the runway. While monitoring the Pittsburgh CTAF, you hear an aircraft announce that they are midfield left downwind to runway 4. So step 1, draw our aviation compass. Step 2, we'll draw our runway. And then step 3, let's go ahead and place the aircraft so it is midfield left of the runway. And again, remember, the runway should be to the left of the pilot. So we know the correct answer should be B, west. All right, let's change it up a bit here. Let's say the question is this. An aircraft announces that they are on the short final of runway 18. Where is the aircraft in relation to the airport? Is it north, west, or south? So to answer this question, we can apply the same approach as before. However, we now need to understand what they mean by short final. The term short final refers to the last part of the final approach to a runway. When an aircraft is on short final for a particular runway, it is aligned with and approaching the end of that runway. This means that they will be north since they are just about to land on runway 18. Here's another type of question you might see. While monitoring the Honolulu CTAF, you hear an aircraft announce that they are midfield left, downwind to runway 12. What is the heading of the aircraft? So to solve this question, start the same way as you did the others. Draw an aviation compass, label the runway, in this case runway 12. This question isn't asking about the aircraft's position relative to the runway, but instead what direction the aircraft is heading. Since the aircraft is landing on runway 12, the downwind leg will be flown in the opposite direction. So here's a little tip about figuring out runway headings. Basically, if the runway number is 18 or less, you just add a 0 to that runway number and then add 180 degrees to that. So in our case, runway 12, what we would do is make that 120, and then we would add 180 to that. And that gives you the opposite corresponding runway direction. Now, if we have a runway number that's greater than 18, like 22 for instance, we'll make that 220 minus 180. So we actually subtract anytime it's a runway number that's greater than 18. I know that's a little confusing, but I'll go ahead and throw in one more example here that includes a runway number greater than 18, just so we can practice that as well. While monitoring the Albany CTAF, you hear an aircraft announce that they are midfield left, downwind to runway 22. What is the heading of the aircraft? Is it 30 degrees, 40 degrees, or 50 degrees? Okay, we can do our initial setup here, just so we can get oriented. Now, instead of adding 180, we're going to subtract 180. So remember that anytime it's a runway number that's greater than 18, we're going to subtract 180. So we'll take 220 minus 180 to get 40 degrees. This is our correct answer. So that's going to do it for this video, but just to recap, don't be intimidated by these questions. Just remember to take your time, draw a circle and map out the cardinal directions, and think about the way that planes land and take off. If you have any additional questions about this topic, let us know in the comments below and we'll do our best to answer them. Best of luck in studying for your drone pilot test, and we'll see you next time.